Oh, is that what that's for?
So let's not just say things that we both know are obvious fabrications.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things you didn't know about everyday objects. Before we begin, we've got something big in the works, so be sure to tune in to WatchMojo Live on May 31st for special musical performances and much more. For this list, we're looking at household items in a whole new way, uncovering their usefulness or general use so that you don't have to.
Humans use these little babies to straighten their hair out.
Number 10. Tic Tac Tops.
Sweet and fresh.
Only one thing can save you when you realize that tzatziki sauce you had for lunch was way too garlicky, or you forgot to brush your teeth before heading out to that crucial first date. Exactly 1, not 2, 8, or 13 of the small, hard mints known as Tic Tacs. But it's so hard to get just one into your hand without the rest spilling out. Well, get ready to have this first world problem solved, because the people behind Tic Tacs have had you covered for decades. Its containers come with flip-action living hinge lids that have built-in crevices permitting you to dole out precisely 1 mint at a time. Number 9. Swatch Fabric with clothing. Ever gotten home from a shopping spree only to notice that one or more of your new items of clothing has a little square of fabric pinned inside? What's it for? For patching potential holes? Is it a really matchy-matchy hanky? Actually, it's for washing. If you're not sure how your new threads will react to certain detergents, hot or cold water, or the dryer, you toss the swatch in first. When it's done, you can compare, adjust your washing strategy if necessary, and minimize the risk of accidentally damaging your new duds.
Can I look at the back?
Oh! Do you even know what you have back there?
Number 8. Shirt loops. With most button-down shirts and blouses, you'll frequently find a little loop on the back between the shoulders. Originally called locker loops, they were designed to be used by sailors and laborers who, when taking off their work shirts for the day, would hang them up by this loop on hooks, probably in their lockers, to prevent them from wrinkling, instead of trying to find wire hangers to hang them on.
Did you find a wood hanger for this?
The loop was also used to hang the shirts to dry, because if there were no clothespins handy, a wire or string could be threaded through the loop to keep them up off the floor. Number 7. Fuel gauge arrow. You'll never approach the gas pump the same way again. Anyone who's ever driven a car knows how irritating it can be to pull up to the pump, only to realize that the gas tank is on the other side. If only there were a way to alert you to which side it's on. In fact, there is. On most cars, you'll see a little arrow or triangle next to the fuel gauge, which tells you which side the fuel cap is on. We wish we'd known this years ago. Number 6. Chinese takeout containers, also known as Oyster pails.
I don't feel like Chinese tonight anyway.
Frank, it's so sweet of you to be concerned about me.
It's embarrassing to realize how long we've taken to figure this one out. Do you love Chinese takeout but hate the hassle of getting the last tasty morsels from the bottom? Fret no more. You see, those square boxes aren't meant to stay in that shape. You can easily detach the flaps, unfold the sides, and there you go. The whole thing lays out nicely, spreading into a plate, without ever having to move your meal. So now you can enjoy your chicken chow mein and fried rice right down to the last delicious bite. Number 5. Pocket snaps or jean rivets. Ever wondered what the deal is with those little metal snaps or rivets frequently found at the corners of jeans pockets? The answer is pretty simple. Back in 1872, tailor Jacob W. Davis used copper buttons on jeans, the standard uniform of factory workers and laborers, to reinforce the areas that got the most wear and tear. But he wasn't rich, so he asked Levi Strauss, the denim supplier, for help getting his riveted denim trousers patented. And the two filed jointly. Because of the snaps, jeans lasted longer than other trousers, and the popularity of denim jeans skyrocketed. Number 4. The hole in the pen cap. The hole in the cap of a ballpoint pen has nothing to do with airflow or equalizing pressure. It isn't just a quick way to save on manufactured material, and it's not there so bored office workers have a whistle to amuse themselves with. It's a safety feature. Hundreds of people worldwide accidentally swallow pen caps every year, and that little hole is there to prevent those people from suffocating to death. Bic first installed the holes in the caps in 1991 as part of a new safety standard. And now you don't have to worry about choking when you stick your pen cap in your mouth.
Don't worry, I know CPR.
I'll get the pills.
Out with the battery! Out with the gun! Out with the battery!
Number 3. Tinfoil or aluminum foil box tabs. It's really annoying when you go to pull off a piece of tinfoil or plastic wrap and the whole roll tumbles out. Then you have to twist the amount you don't want back in place and it gets all bumpy or stuck to itself or it rips. Well, this minor kitchen disaster could have been prevented had you bothered to read the packaging. Just punch in the tab on the side of the box and voila, the roll will stay put. Number 2. Pot handle holes. Most pots and saucepans with handles have a little hole in the end of the handle. While these holes were originally, and for some still are used, to hang the pots when they're not in use, they can also be repurposed as spoon and ladle holders. This way you don't have to worry about sauce stains getting on your stove or countertops while you're prepping a meal, and all your excess sauce drips back into the pot. That should make cleanup a breeze. Number 1. The spaghetti ladle hole. Why did no one tell us this sooner? If you've made spaghetti, heck, even if you haven't, you've probably seen one of these bad boys. These ladles, specially designed for lifting noodles, almost always have a large hole in the middle. But it's not just for straining water. On many models, although not all, that little hole is the equivalent of one person's portion of spaghetti. Now that you're in the know, you'll never cook too much or too little spaghetti again. Bon appétit!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.